¿Qué onda, raza? Alvaro from Fortuna, Texas Wrestling, here to invite you to Barbie Dollhouse Destruction, happening Sunday, February 2nd, live from the historic Cine El Rey Theater in downtown McAllen. Early bird specials go live on New Year's Eve, December 31st through January 7th. That means $5 off your tickets, whether you're sitting in the balcony, floor seating, or front row. Join us at Barbie Dollhouse Destruction on Sunday, February 2nd, live from the historic Cine El Rey Theater in downtown McAllen. No se lo pierdan.
All right, let me know if I look dumb.
Well,
Well, we can't change that, bro.
¿Qué onda, guys? This is Alvaro Riojas with Lucha por Lucha, and I have in front of me, next to me, a very good friend, a very special guest, amigo de Fortuna, Texas Wrestling, Oliver of Ceremony Tattoo. Oliver Graves, un saludo. Oliver, ¿cómo estás?
Doing well. Just here. You invited me, I came, hanging out. Thanks for the invite, by the way.
It's been a while.
But yeah, it's been a while. Yeah,
Nunca se nos hizo.
Everything happens for a reason.
And we've had different ideas too, no?
Yeah.
Like trying to maybe go in there for a tattoo session and platicar during
we
the
still
tattoos.
can. I mean,
we still can.
Yeah, we can still do that.
You know, it'd be cool if we set up a table in the ring and have a tattoo session in the ring and have some questions back and forth, banter, eso y que el otro.
As long as it's sanitary, yeah.
We'll make sure it's nice and clean.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome. This is a new way of us trying to present Lucha por Lucha to you, the audience. You guys have been very faithful to us, and unfortunately, we haven't been on top of our game. We haven't been giving you content as much as we want to. So estamos empezando de nuevo. Why not start the new year with a bang? Aquí tenemos a Oliver con nosotros at the historic Cine El Rey, the home of Fortuna, Texas Wrestling. And Oliver, like, we met what, like maybe 3 years ago?
Give or take, yeah, más o menos.
Tú y yo, pero you knew my wife Mel before that.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit about that, your first experience?
You know what I do
interactions?
remember? First time she came in, I think she came with her friends, and we did a rib piece.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was some arrows.
Super.
Real something pretty quick, nothing too crazy. That was, I think, the first time. Yeah, that was the first time I met her. And then I guess because I have another shop in Edinburgh. That's where I tattooed her, and well, she kept coming back, and that's how I met her. And ever since, obviously, both of y'all are very generous and good to the shop, and y'all come often.
Hey, it's Mel.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, everyone.
What did I do? Did I mess up?
No, I'm just going to put this over here. Para que no se tan cerca.
Okay. Yeah, so
I'm gonna talk like this now. Man.
he's going to be talking to the shoulder.
Okay, my bad.
Okay. No, it was Oliver met Mel because Mel went in to get her tattoo done, and it was a Friday the 13th.
No. Pero,
no, he said it was the arrows.
Yeah, I think that was the one, right? Yeah. So yeah, I did that, and obviously you guys have been very cool with us and supportive, and y'all always come by, good clientele, and that's how we better rep with you guys, and vice versa, come out and support them,
But she's always told me, like, Mel would always tell me that you would do a great job with her tattoos and that you were a wrestling fan. Y pues le dije, pues a ver cuándo voy a conocerlo, so that way we can talk shop,
Yes, sir, yeah.
And you did, how many pieces on me? Like 3.
So far, 3, ¿verdad? 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
Sí. Yeah. So you see, you've been going for a while también, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Pues, coming from the wrestling background, of course, I don't know a lot of tattooing. I just started getting tattoos when I met Mel. Pues ya sabes, you meet somebody and you become a lot like them.
Yeah.
What would you say inspires your signature style? Because that's one thing that Mel loved about getting tattoos with you is the style. What would you call the style, and what would you say inspires that?
Well, as far as styles, like first and foremost, as a tattooer, I'm almost 12 years in, but I'm still constantly learning.
Yeah.
Every time, that's the beauty about our craft. Like, you're always still learning. You're never going to be a pro at anything. You know what I mean?
Sí.
Pero for me, I think the top 3 styles that I really do most of is American traditional, black work, and neo-traditional.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I focus on the most. And when I first started, it was American traditional. That's what got me into tattooing and the love of it and all that. And then after a while, I was like, man, I really like this dark imagery, like black work, very heavy black. I don't use any gray wash, just black and white. That's all I use in my black work tattoos.
Yeah.
So I got really into that. And then neo-traditional is very similar to traditional, but with, different line weights, more color and more vibrancy and stuff like that. So for me, it's just those 3 are the most that I do kind of, I can do black and gray también, but
Sí.
I don't really do too much of it, you know what I mean? Pero that's what got me into it, man. Just American traditional was the first thing, my first love, and from there I just branched out to other things.
Órale.
Yeah.
And, and here we are, como mencioné, at Cine El Rey. You can see the ring in the background. It's not set up, so you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek of what things look like before an event, things like that. Now, in wrestling, it's very important for a wrestler to have a signature style, like to stand out.
Yeah, yeah.
How important is it for somebody in the tattoo business to have their own signature style to stand out from others?
Well, I think it's very important. I think it's it's important for the artists. They can express themselves a little
Sí.
bit, kind of like with even with wrestling. And I think that's what I like about wrestling, like the characters, and people
Yeah.
can portray something they're not, and it's just fun. That's what got me into it, I think, when I was a kid. Pero with tattooing, like, yeah, it's very important for an artist to really like have what is it called? Como se llama? Like their own niche, I guess you could say, their own thing where they excel at.
Claro.
But I also think it's important to learn a little bit of everything, because that'll help you out, I think, to find that, to
That's
find
true.
to find your thing. But that can also get a lot of people's attention, and not everyone's gonna like your work. Not everyone's gonna be like, oh, I'm not really into that. But they are gonna have your clientele who do, and you do your thing. Say, I only did traditional, and I was just good at it, and that's all I did. I'll still have my clientele because they're gonna like that. You know? But no, I like trying a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? But I think those top three are the ones that I do. But it's very important, I think, for an artist to have their thing,
Pues como dicen, the more you learn, it's like having more weapons in your arsenal.
Exactly,
It's like having
yeah.
a bigger move set. You can beat your opponent better.
Exactly,
You can give
yeah.
more tattoos. You can offer a lot more.
You're exactly
now,
right, yep.
You did mention that you're a wrestling fan. What started that for you? What was your first experience? What made you a fan?
As far as I can remember, and I knew you were going to ask me this, as far as I can remember, it was probably late 80s, early 90s when they would show it. I think they would show it late nights, man, on like Channel 4 here in the Valley. Channel 4, I don't remember what channel, man, but they would show WWF, and obviously I was really into like Undertaker.
Yeah.
All those old school wrestlers that were like Ultimate Warrior. I wasn't a big Warrior fan, but like just
Yeah.
like how the character
Was the
was.
energy.
Exactly.
El
the
vato venía
energy.
con chingo de energy.
But they would show it for like an hour, I think.
Sí,
And it was just
okay.
like a late night show. And then I remember seeing like Thunder, I think, one of those WCW ones, late night también at 3 a.m.
They
I
would do the
stay up-
replays. They would
yeah,
do the replays,
exactly. I
man.
would stay up just to watch that stuff. And man, like Mick Foley, man. I know he's been down here a couple of times. I always
Yeah.
wanted to meet him, and he's
You haven't met
he's
him
one of my
yet?
first. I haven't. No. And he's one of my favorites. And I mean, obviously everyone talks about the Hell in the Cell and all that. So, but what I loved about him was his character, Mankind.
Yeah.
Like it was cool. I always liked those crazy characters, like the weird ones. Undertaker, him. But then, I mean, that's what got me into it. Just watching it late nights as a kid, and I was just glued to TV. It was just the characters, I think, and then the moves and especially luchadores too.
Yeah,
I love lucha libre and all that. I think that's my favorite style, to be honest. And it's just entertaining. It's just fun,
It's very high paced. I remember
Yeah.
watching the cruiserweight division
Yeah,
in WCW, man. Se sacaban la daga, lo que era Psicosis, lo que
Exactly,
era
yeah.
Rey Misterio. Luego tenían otros como Blitzkrieg. That's one of those that not a lot of people remember Blitzkrieg. Like he
Okay.
would come in with all these high flying moves and
Cool,
stuff.
cool, yeah.
Pero claro, eso le llama mucho la atención, especially here, la gente del Valle.
Oh, yeah, they
like
love
they
lucha
love
libre.
that stuff.
Yep.
I mean, we're on the border, man. So you could either go to Reynosa, Matamoros for lucha, but if you're scared to cross the border, just come to Cine El Rey, man. We'll bring some lucha libre for you
Exactly,
guys.
Yeah, and I've seen it. I've been here, and he's not lying. It's true. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Now, what has kept that passion alive? Like throughout the years, a lot of people come in and go, like come and go when it comes to wrestling.
I know exactly what it was, man. So I stopped watching probably after the Attitude Era. I think I didn't. After I went off to college and all that, I did not really pay attention to WWF. It was WWE at the time. So that I missed the whole CM Punk stuff. I didn't, he's cool and all, but I'm just not in. I'm just like,
He's all right.
Nah, he's all right. But like at the end of the day, man, it's like whatever, man. I know what straight edge and all that is. I mean, I think that's what appealed to the mass of the kids and all that, the PG-13, all that stuff, which I don't really care for. I'll be honest. But I mean, that's what sells toys and stuff. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I missed it, man. I think I started again watching it again, probably 2015. So I was a while, man, where I wasn't watching wrestling. I kind of knew what was going on, but I wasn't watching, I was actively. But then what it was the New Japan wrestling matches, man.
Yeah.
That my friend showed me, and I was like, dude, that's insane. Like, I mean, it looks just hardcore. Like it looks
They
like
hit
it looks
hard.
Like they hit hard.
It's that Japanese strong style.
Yeah, the strong style, man. And it was Kenny Omega, Okada, those matches.
Jeez.
Kenny Omega, Jericho.
Yeah.
Those, man. I was like, holy, man, I want to watch wrestling
Well,
again.
especially the Jericho, porque Jericho had just left WWE.
Yeah,
Y te
exactly.
pones a pensar, o sea, he had always said, I'm never going to work for anybody in the U.S.
Exactly.
other than Vince.
Yeah.
And granted, it's Japan, so
Yep.
that was like a little loophole. But seeing him in New Japan at
Yeah.
that age, like he's already a legend.
Yeah, dude, and it's funny because I was watching, I'm like, man, and then, you know, Japanese people, I don't know if that's the right term, I'm not, you know.
See,
but
they're
I'm saying
Japanese people.
They're very, like, quiet.
Yeah,
and every once I hear
respectful.
a clap and all that, and you're like, oh, man, dude, they're, like, very into it. Like, you know, like the novela that it is, you know. But those matches were just incredible, man. I always tell people, you need to watch these, dude. They're, like, man, you're like
There's
at the edge of your
something else.
seat. Yeah, it's amazing. It's really cool. And so that's what got me. I saw Penta here at, it was called Cultura. There was actually a wrestling match there.
I was booked on that show.
Were you?
Yeah.
I probably saw you.
Es
then.
más, it was Penta
Yeah.
against Naval, maybe. I think Ramones might have been involved
He
in that
probably
match
was
too.
there, yeah. I mean, obviously, I didn't know you at the time.
No.
But all my friends were like, oh, yeah, Banana Joe. Oh, yeah, man. I didn't know him until I met you.
Man,
recently.
Bandana Joe Naval.
Yeah.
No vale madre.
Hey, man, it was cool seeing you back in there last time when you did.
Oh, thanks, dude.
But yeah, I saw Penta, and he's one of my favorites, to be honest, man. Like, I think
Yeah.
he's really cool. I like his style, and like I said, I like masked wrestlers. I think they're just cool. Something cool about it. You know what I mean? Like, if I was a wrestler, I mean, never in another universe or something, I'd totally be like masked
Heck
wrestler.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
but,
make it happen, vato. Aquí tenemos un ring. Let's
I'm
train.
Too,
Let's
I'm too old, man. I'm already too old for
Nah,
that.
hombre,
man.
you're never too old.
I'm way too old, man.
You know, and the cool thing about Penta is like I got to work with him, right?
Yeah,
At
you
AEW.
told me stories
Pues,
about him,
El
yeah,
vato, he's very down to earth,
Yeah.
very. Man, you see him enter a room y llama atención because he's always dressed in
Yeah.
custom wear, like se
Yep.
viste muy bien, very respectful, all business.
Yeah,
all
and not
business.
only that, I even bought a mask off of him online. I mean, I don't even know if he runs his own Instagram or not, but
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody, and I was like, hey, baby, yeah, all right, I'll buy it, you know. So,
Sí, no,
yeah, man.
it's him.
Yeah,
It's him running
that's
it,
cool.
man. Es
Yeah,
con ganas el vato.
Yeah, he's
Se
real cool. He was
porta
real
muy bien
cool,
y-
and he was awesome. He sent me the mask, signed it and everything, so.
Now, how surprising was it we already mentioned AEW a little bit. How
Yeah.
surprising was it for AEW to come to the Valley, to come to
Oh
Edinburgh?
man, when that happened, I was like, hell yeah, you know. And then I was really happy with the venue. The production's really nice, man.
Sí.
Very comfortable seating too. I bought tickets for me and my family, the whole roll, man. We're
Yeah.
there, very comfortable, great view, everything. Watching Bryan Danielson, you know, all that, man. Like,
Dude.
it was awesome, man.
Against Hechicero.
Yes, dude.
Jeez.
Against like stuff you won't see in WWE. You know what I
Right,
mean? You're not
like
gonna
the
see
dream
that.
matches. Like
Yeah,
that's what I
dude.
love about AEW. Is
Same,
like
same.
they make these, and you know, you get people complaining, saying, "Oh, where's the storyline behind it?" Mira, vato, enjoy the match, cállate, and
Exactly.
enjoy the
and I'll be
match.
honest with you, man. Now that I'm older, I don't care about storylines. I just want a good match. you know?
And listen, like there's a place for
Yeah,
it. It's just
exactly.
you're not
Yeah.
gonna find it here. Like,
Yeah.
why are you complaining when you know what you're gonna
Yeah,
expect?
but it was awesome. I'm glad they came. I hope they do again because
I hope so, too.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will because it was. I think it was great, man. I think it was awesome, and I think everyone that went had a great time. So.
I think so too, and and it was a great turnout.
Yeah.
I think Tony Khan was happy with
Yeah,
it.
man.
I don't,
Yeah.
Did you hear him say
yeah,
"Puro
dude.
956"?
Yeah, 956. I was like laughing. Yeah,
That was
We all
awesome.
cheered, man. Everyone
That was
cheering.
big pop.
when he said that. Yeah, it was
Chingas
awesome.
madre.
Who told him to say that?
I told them.
Oh,
Yo
hell
le
yeah.
dije, because at the time we were doing like these, because they always have production meetings.
Yeah.
They don't always include us, and it's
Yeah.
been a while since I've been in one.
Yeah.
Pero that was one of the times that they were bringing us into his office to talk about the show
And I'm glad they
pick
did because
ideas. and-
maybe he found out that you were from here in this area, you know. Maybe,
See?
word of mouth and like, hey, let them be a part of it, you know.
I would
Could
love
be.
to for us to come back, man. Porque
I have a feeling you will. You know.
that'd be great. That'd
Yeah, I
be great. It
think
was a
y'all
great
will.
turnout.
It was awesome, yeah.
Wonderful. Now, what is your favorite thing about South Texas art
Mm-hmm.
and the wrestling scene right now? Like art and the wrestling scene.
Yeah. So for art, what I like is that there's a lot of great artists. You know, I'm not even talking about just tattooing. There's a lot of very good artwork out here, even in music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great musicians. The Valley has always had very great musicians, very good artists. Even tattooers, there's so many of us that are very good. From both of my shops, everyone there's really talented, and everyone that's at my shop now, well, because I co-own another shop, you know, in Edinburgh también, pero everyone there's amazing artists. Here at my shop, obviously we have two apprentices, they're learning, but
Yeah.
they've improved so much too.
See.
So down here in the Valley, artists amazing, left and right. you're gonna there's someone's an artist basically.
Yeah.
You know an artist. You know.
Claro.
Yeah, like, and I think it's so crazy because down here we're so closed off, and not a lot of people get exposure as quickly as like if you're in Austin or something like that. But we have our own little thing here, you know what I mean? And then when people blow up, it's awesome to see.
It's beautiful to see, man.
Yeah.
We've I feel like Mel and I have with Fortuna have tapped into a wrestling fan, a core audience that hasn't really been entertained with sports entertainment before, because we've been doing the art walks and we've been connecting with people like you, with people like Queen Killer Bee, and we've been branching out. Even Munao, Munao Kitchen, great friend of ours.
Yeah, you're right, and I met him too. And you're right, you're bringing in a lot of different other aspects of art, and it doesn't just not just wrestling; it's a little bit of everything. And for wrestling down here, I did come back in the day. Matt Riot, he invited me one time to one of his wrestling gigs here, and saw him. That's how him and I became friends, and I've known him for a long time now. Always been supportive, and I tried to support him too.
He's one of the best, dude.
Yeah, and he. I came and watched him here, and I had a great time. And I even came and saw Raven here.
Oh, shit.
Raven was here doing a comedy show.
That is awesome.
And he was here, and I met him outside, took a picture with him. He was cool, man, I mean, because I also like that kind of style.
He was one of my favorites,
yeah,
dude.
Same here. Yeah, he was one of my favorites.
Being grunge, like he would just come out. And he was always sad, just like me.
Yeah, dude. And then I remember when he was at, what was it, the Polo dude, what was his name?
Yeah, Johnny Polo.
Johnny Polo, that's
he
right.
was, oh, man, he was Johnny Polo, and he had another one, man. Chinga, no me acuerdo el otro nombre, pero it was Johnny Polo, pero in WCW.
Yes.
It was like the same character.
Exactly.
No me acuerdo el nombre.
Right, I remember that.
Johnny Polo for sure.
No, but you're right. I saw
Scotty
him here
Flamingo. It was Scotty
Flamingo.
Flamingo.
That's right. Yeah,
that's what it was.
But and then wrestling here, I mean, seeing Mooncat and everybody, and I even brought some of my coworkers, and they had a great time. And they're like, "When's the next one? When's the next one?" And I, well, we'll go. We'll go. But even them, I mean. How many? There's even back then there was like New Breed and all this other ones, right? Like Revolution, or I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, we had Wrestling Revolution here, and that's where I would wrestle with Matt Riot. Like we would do weekly shows.
Yeah, I remember that.
And what I love about this building is it was a home for us for so long.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
And you're right, because I would get out of work. I'm like, I'm gonna take a couple shots. I pass by. Everyone's in the alleyway, just hanging out,
getting dressed in the alley, getting ready.
Yeah, dude.
We didn't care. People would be passing. Sometimes, very few times, be like, oh, kayfabe. Ahí viene alguien.
Yeah. No, but you're right. But even with wrestling, everybody that's down here, everyone's doing great. And I'm glad there's places that are letting y'all have them there too.
Yeah.
And to host, because we need more of that. Even when like music scene, it's hard. If we lose a place, a venue, it's hard for us to like find something.
And every week you'll find something. You'll find something in Alamo. You'll find something in Mission, Edinburgh. There's always something, McAllen. And what I love about Cine El Rey is not only has it been a home to wrestling for us, it's been a home to a lot of the artists that you mentioned, a lot of the artists that you're talking about.
Yeah, this place is great. And like, as a matter of fact, how long has it been around? Since
1942, something like that.
That's awesome.
Desde hace mucho.
Yeah.
El año del caldo, como decían. If you could tattoo any wrestler, who would it be, and what piece would you put on him? I have an idea of who you might say, but I may be wrong.
No, honestly, I wouldn't care. I mean, I'm
El que sea.
No, watch out. I've always been a big Spurs fan. When Daddy Green would come down here, I was like, man, I'm gonna try to get him to see if he wants a tattoo. But a wrestler, man, I wouldn't even thought of that. Well, first and foremost. What if they don't even like tattoos?
Ni modo, they have no choice.
I got you. Friday 13th, un chiquito.
Lo que quieran.
Pero no, honestly, man, I don't think I've ever thought about that. I just be happy with anyone cool that is cool and down to earth.
Sí.
Because when they say you meet your heroes and they're like real shitty or mean.
I heard that about HBK.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard. Well, I mean, maybe now he's different, but back in the day, I mean, everyone has those stories, right?
Yeah,
Decían, like, don't say hi to him because
could be a different time in their life too. Maybe they were more stressed back then. It's like, who knows,
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm sure I'll think of something else. Benta would be cool because I know he has a lot. Something like that would be cool. Ray Phoenix is amazing too, man. Like his brother.
Yeah.
So even someone like that, man. But I'm not picky at all, man. I just would be happy to tattoo anyone.
I would have said
part of it. Oh, you know what? I know. Alvaro.
Yeah.
Joe.
That's good. I want some more. I want some more ink, man.
No, whenever you're ready, man.
I got a big old owl here, but I want to add to it. I don't know, maybe put a sky or turn it into a dragon instead. You know who I was thinking? I was thinking you were gonna say Brody King.
Brody King. Yeah, Brody King's cool, man. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm a hardcore kid. I know about his band. I'm not a big fan of his band. It's okay, and that's okay. You know, we don't have to be like, we don't have to all like everything. You know, but he's cool, man. I like that he is part of the scene and all that, and it's cool seeing all the videos of his band doing well and all that. I'm just not. I mean, it's cool, but I just like different stuff. You know. What I mean?
Claro.
But yeah, Brody King's cool, man. I'm glad he's doing también well. You know. And Malachi Black's cool too, man.
Dude,
like
man.
he's a really good wrestler. I really liked him and NXT, and I thought that was really cool seeing him on there. And his song was badass.
Did you see him in the Indies? Tommy End.
Yeah. I remember seeing like YouTube videos, but I never got into him until I saw him in NXT. Basically.
Claro, that's me too, porque I heard about him, pero nunca miraba sus luchas. Ya después, I mean, once I saw him in NXT, I'm like, I gotta go look for his other stuff, because I would study his matches. Not because I wanted to do things like him, I would study his opponents. Like, if I was to wrestle someone like him, how am I supposed to, you know, like, what am I gonna try to defend with, and so on.
And for me, like, I like the type of like character he portrays. I mean, actually, that's not even a character. That's kind of how he is.
That's how he is.
Yeah. He likes that. You know,
because he's got a wrestling school called the Dark Arts Wrestling School of Wrestling. You know, it's funny. It's in Plant City, which Mel and I have family in really? Plant City. Like that same little. It's a small little spot in Florida.
That's cool. And it's funny because if I was a wrestler, I'd be a mask wrestler with dark theme, you know, music and stuff like that, kind of like that, you know. So
never say never.
Yeah, I mean, when you said moves, like what moves? I know. I was like, I don't know what I do. Like,
I invited Oliver. We want to ask you a few questions, recorded content for social media, pero you're gonna learn some wrestling moves too.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, well, maybe not the moves, pero.
And I was like, I'll leave that to y'all. Y'all are professionals, pero. And then I was like, and I can't break these arms, man. I don't have insurance on my arms.
That's true.
Like,
your
break
fingers,
my hands.
Man.
Yeah, if I break my hands, I'm gonna be gone for like 2 months without tattooing.
I'll
go crazy, man. I'll go crazy because tattooing is very therapeutic for me. So and when if I'm having a bad day, everything's out the door when I'm focused.
You know, that's good to know, man, because that's the way it is for me. Like for wrestling, like I haven't been in the ring per se in a long time, pero what I do with work really helps forget about the real world, whatever issues, even if there's no issues. Like I still forget about everything. Like I'm focused because that's what takes me away.
Yeah, even if there's no issues, because honestly, I don't have a bad life. Everything's great, you know. I mean, I've gone through thick and thin. Everything's been good ever since I found tattooing.
But that's your you time there, too.
So that's where I relax, focus, talk to my client, have a good time, finish the work, and boom. Pero, I can't break these hands, man. Like, I'll be like depressed for like 2 months.
Does that tattoo machine have a name? Like, is there a certain name for that? Like the little bzzz?
Well, there's like, for the most part, there's like 2 types of tattoo machines. There might be other types, but there's rotaries, which is the more common style pen ones nowadays.
Okay, yeah.
And then the coil machines, where the ones that do the zapping sound. You know what I mean? And those are the more old school, you know,
traditional.
The way it started. That's how I started. I still have all my coil machines. They're just all there in my thing. And sometimes I'm like, I think I'm going to go back to them, you know, just kind of dip my toes into it again, because it's been a while. And then I'm the one who started kind of my other shop, and I got everyone onto the pen style machines now. But I was like, you know what? I want to try something different, because I like trying different things, you know. Tried that, and I got stuck because it's really convenient. That's what everyone likes about them. They're convenient because you just take off that little tip, change the settings a little bit, boom.
Fácil. Work smarter, not harder.
Dude, sometimes I have to like have 3-4 machines out
ready,
because every machine does something different or feels and
Holy
it does something
cow,
different.
Man.
The coil machines, they all do something different. I had like 3-4 at one time, 2 different things.
How do you learn all that? Like you just evolve into learning.
I mean,
like,
first and foremost, apprenticeships. You gotta learn, and you know, como estaba diciendo.
Yeah, paying your dues.
Yeah, paying your dues. I did all that, man. Maybe not as long as most apprentices do, pero everyone has a different, you know. Pero yeah, man, I learned basically just by doing, in a sense, and then having mentors guide me and tell me, oh, do this or do that. And sometimes they could be mean, sometimes it can be really good, or you know, because they don't want to give you all the tricks of the trade right away.
It's like I taught you everything you know, not everything I know.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Because I mean, imagine giving everyone something every day, and then they just leave and they take all that knowledge with you. Now
they have to do it. They do it better. Like fuck.
Well, the goal is, man, when you're a mentor, you want them to do better than you long term. You want them to succeed. That way, you're proud. Like, you know what, I helped them out get to that point. It makes me feel good, you know what I mean? So that's the way it is with my apprentices. I just want them to get better and do better than me. I mean, it's gonna take them a while, but you know, not to toot my horn, because I don't think I'm ever a good artist or a good tattooer. But I'm doing something well, you know what I mean? I'm doing something right, is what I'm trying to say. You know, like
you have a good head on your shoulder. You're humble. You're humble.
That too. Yeah. You got to stay humble. You can't be egotistical either.
If your machine could talk, what would it say about you? That's probably the thing you're with the most, is that tattoo machine.
Yeah, you're right. It'd probably be like, charge the battery.
Charge me.
Yeah, don't forget to charge me at the end of the day. Or like, don't do that. Do this instead, maybe. It'd be cool if your machine could talk to you.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Hey, I think you should do this. Like, or
hey,
whip
remember what
shade
you
like
did
this,
last
or
time?
shade like this, you know. Oh, you're doing it wrong, you know. Like,
That'd be great.
Or teach us like, hey, I see you doing, you know how AI is going crazy nowadays? Imagine if it learned and like, hey, don't do that.
Right?
Try
like,
this instead. And
the last time you did this.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. But if it could talk, probably that, charge the battery, or it'd be nice if it tell me how to do things so I can learn quicker, I guess. You know?
Are you easily coachable?
I think so.
Or like if
man.
someone tells you something, you're like, nah, tú no sabes.
Well, it depends on how long they've been doing it for, too.
True,
you
that's
know?
true.
Or their expertise or their own work. I don't want someone that doesn't do good work telling me to do something and
That's true.
I'm like, no, get the hell out of here. Like, what are you talking about? I don't listen to you. Well, for example, you know, like someone who's been doing it longer than you, you're wrestling, of course you're going to take what the knowledge.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing it for a while. I've been around tattooing for almost 20 years already. Tattooing 12 years, but I've been around shops for at least 20 years.
Yeah.
So if someone comes and tells me like, oh, you should do this, that, and I know it's not going to work, I'll tell them like, I'm sorry, but I've seen that before. It's not going to work, you know, type of thing. So it's
not your first rodeo.
Exactly. I've been around it enough to know, you know. And I got a lot of knowledge from my old boss too, and he told me like, oh, this and that, just little things, you know, that I took with me. And boss, if someone wants to tell me something, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. In my head, I'll be like, nah, I don't know, I'm not gonna listen to you,
Claro.
or whatever, you know. But no, yeah, if someone wants to tell me, I'm like, yeah, oh, show me how you did that. But usually, you know what? If I respect the artists and I like their work, I'll be like, hey, how'd you do that? And usually we're all cool with each other, you know. Tattooers are pretty cool with each other. Oh, this is how I did it. Oh, badass.
Okay.
Oh, what's like? Oh, use this machine. You should try this.
The community helps.
Exactly, yeah.
Se ayudan.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially when we all know that everyone's paid their dues and
Yeah.
they've been doing tattooing for a while. We'll share knowledge with each other.
Man, if only it's like that in wrestling.
Really?
Hay mucha envidia,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Pero
Well,
pues
that's
there's some good people out there,
Yeah.
right? Pero hay bastantes que no, and it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts the business.
No, you're right. And it is good to share. At the same time, I don't know about wrestlers. There's a lot of wrestlers too, but there's a lot of tattooers now, and it's like some of them don't really need to be doing it, to be honest. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful who you share.
So just
and what you
watch out.
share.
No vayan con cualquiera.
yeah.
Go
for
to
sure.
Ceremony Tattoos with Oliver
Yeah,
Graves and
go
his
there,
peeps.
or go Lionheart Tattoos.
Lionheart
or,
Tattoos.
or other shops. There's a lot of other good shops here in the valley, you know. And for example, like you said that right now, it made me realize. Well, if I can't do something, or no one at my shop can, I'll send them somewhere I know they'll do a good job. So I've sent people to even San Benito, to people who do really badass portraits out there. So if I know I can't do that, so why am I gonna ruin someone's
That's true.
portrait?
No, pues you're building trust también.
Yeah,
Not
for
just
sure.
with the client, but with the
And
people that you're sending them
appreciate that.
to.
I mean, it's up to them if they want to go or not.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, go with them. They do a good job. And I'm just letting people know, no, trust me, I'm not gonna screw you over. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I just want the money. I don't care how it comes out. It's all about consistency and like making sure do what you know how to do. Don't overstep yourself or don't do something you can't handle, basically. You know?
Of course. Okay.
But yeah.
And I guess to wrap it up, just so I don't take too much of your time.
I'm back. I got nothing to do. I thought I was gonna be here for like 3 hours.
3 hours, hombre, aquí no, hombre. Ya se está muriendo el phone. Something popped up.
Sí, your call.
beep,
I'm
beep.
no.
Just to wrap it up.
Yeah.
A toast to someone who, I guess a toast to someone who has influenced you, inspired you along your career, like throughout the way.
Oh man. Well, I mean, can't really. It's not just one specific person. I think it's a toast to everyone in my past. You know that helped me get to that point. You know, I guess it could be everyone from my other shop, Lionheart, everyone that works there, my shop now, everyone that's there now that's working hard and doing their best and improving every day. And toast to them, you know, family, you know, for supporting me, and you guys, my clients, you know, you guys that I met through clients, actually clients that became friends.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
So toast to everyone that's been around in the past and the future is coming up too. You know?
Órale.
Yeah.
Salud to everybody. Salud.
Toast, you know?
Pero no, I think it's important to say that Ceremony Tattoo and Oliver Graves have sponsored Fortuna Texas Wrestling in the past, and we help each other out when we can, where we can. Y si nos vemos, I mean, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna talk, have a beer, have a few drinks, and everything. And that just shows like the importance of sponsoring, especially when we're trying to grow something here in South Texas in the Rio Grande Valley. We're trying to build a community and continue for this community to thrive. Where can they find you, Oliver, on social media?
Social media, Instagram is the one I use the most. It's at Oliver Graves 9, the number 9 at the end. My shop is at Ceremony Tattoo Texas, and then my other shop, Lionheart. If you want to see everyone that works there, good, like I said, great artists. That's Lionheart Tattoo Talents with an S at the end, right? And then what was one more? Oh, Facebook, Oliver Graves. Yeah, that's about it, really.
So that's it. That's where you can find Oliver. Oliver, thanks a lot
for
your tremendous support. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you at the next Fortuna Texas Wrestling show.
I'll be there more than likely.
Órale. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Do that, babe. Get in front of the camera. Go 3, 2, 1. Take one.
Hold on, let me move this para que no se mire que tengo un vape acá en este lado.
That's all right. We're PG-13.
Zero nicotine.
Not R. 13.
That's why mine's zero nicotine. It's PG-13.